What's going on, guys? So today I got a quick little video. I'm gonna be going over the turbo feed line and drain line. I'm gonna be showing a couple of the options that I have there available on the website, and just pretty much show you like an overview and how everything's gonna be fitting to your car. Now, one of the very first things you need to be aware of it, that this is gonna be for a sidewinder setup manifold. Okay, this is not gonna be for a bag log manifold. These lines are gonna be too long for you for that. Okay, next step is, now I offer the feed line on a 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. You need to confirm with the specs of the turbo that you have in order to order one, okay? Because there's going to be a 2 size difference on that. The 3 a.m. is a slightly little bit smaller, and the 4 a.m. it is the bigger. Now, I am aware that Pulsar, at least every turbo that I have ordered from them, have been 4 a.m. Now, on Precision, I can't fully confirm that. I know I have bought some of the Precisions, and they have been 3 a.m. But now you need to confirm, just make sure before you order your line that you need to know which line you need to get, okay? So 100% confirm that before you order it. All right, next step, what the kit comes with, this is gonna be the back of the block. It's gonna be going right there where your oil switch is at. I will put a picture so you guys can see it. Now, one of the things about this piece is you're not supposed to thread it all the way. Okay, you're gonna thread it about halfway in and make sure it has Teflon tape on it. I usually put it all of them just in case I forget. Make sure you put Teflon tape on there. I can't stress this enough. Teflon tape here, Teflon tape back there. Now, with this piece is, you can put the feed line back here or you can put it here. Either or, and then you can pull your OEM one so you can read back on the cluster. Or if you have an aftermarket oil, whatchamacallit, damn, I'm out of words. For the gauge, if you wanted to read, you can also thread this on. Mind this, I'm gonna do this in one hand. You guys can see it, okay? And then you plug it in, and it obviously will tell you what your oil pressure is gonna be. So do be aware of it. You have the two options right there. Depending on the manifold that you run, that's just you're gonna be able to know which side is gonna fit on, okay? So either or it works for. Okay, so the next step is gonna be the turbo drain line. Now, there's a slight little trick that I have done to this that I have figured out that it works great. You can copy it. You can try to. You're only going to spend more money. And I say this all the time to the guys. I buy a lot of this stuff in huge bulk, so I'm able to get a little bit of pricing, but it's nothing crazy, guys. There's not a huge money making on this thing. I just like to offer it with my kits, so I just have extra. So this thing is going to be a 45 degree, which is going to be going at the bottom to your oil pan, and then the 60 degree is going to be going to your turbo, okay? Now, with that being said, I offer the bungs. That way you can already weld them. One pit stop, guys. That's all I want to do. It's going to be for aluminum. You need to check your oil pan, or a steel, okay? So do be aware of it. You need to check the oil pan that you have in order to order this, okay? All right. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and show you how it looks on the car. And it's, like I said, very simple. So remember, the 60 degree is going to be going at the turbo, and the 45 is going to be at the bottom. They look just about the same, but I promise you, when you sit there and look at them, the 60 degree has a slightly bigger curve than this one. So you can see this one's a little bit angled up, and this one's slightly angled down. So you want to be able to put it there. It just works perfect. It has worked for all my setups absolutely great over the years. So hopefully the videos here are helpful. So I'm going to show you how it looks on my car. Do be mindful, I did not have the heat shield before, and this has been a thing that I have added now, just because I have noticed my feed line here gets really hot. So now with the shield that it comes with, you're going to be able to protect your line. All right. And then here it's going to be, see how the line comes. But before here, see, I even tried to cover it up so my manifold doesn't completely melt in. But let me see if I can. You can see in the back of it, I have my OEM and that switch there. It's not even plugged in. Okay, let me see if I can get the light to brighten up. And then you can see there on the side, apologize, I should have turned the light on before, where the Jesus, now I turned the brightness all the way up, where the feed lines coming for the turbo. Now, you don't have to follow it this way. You can go underneath and bring it up to the side. I had it like that before when I had a billet coil pack over. Now with this one, it's a slightly little bit better, and it works just fine. And again, this is the Pulsar turbo, and this with a 4 AN feed line. So do be aware of it, which one you're gonna need. And then you're not gonna be able to see here so much for the drain line, but you can see here how tight it already is. So I don't like the 90 degrees there, because what happens a lot of the times, the oil will sit there. So with the 60, it is a perfect flow down onto your oil pan. So hopefully the video is helpful for you guys and able to make the decision of which one you need to or to order it, because there's nothing else in the market that I'm aware of that it completely offers one for the case series like this. So appreciate you guys watching, and again, hopefully the video is helpful and makes the decision for you a slightly little bit better. But do be aware of it. Don't tighten the switch all the way down, just when it feels just enough tight. I promise you it's not gonna leak. As long as you have enough Teflon tape there, you are gonna be fine. Trust me. It's been like this for the last 3 years, like this on my car.